Okay, right, here we are. We have a 1994 2-litre petrol Bertone Astra Cabriolet with 42,000 miles, 900, something like that. A bit of a barn find. Was parked outside of a very big house just outside of Bristol, which a lady had passed away, unfortunately, and this was her car, so it hasn't been driven much at all over the last 2 or 3 years. It was MOT'd up until 2014. I think she covered 100 miles in the year prior to that. It had no advisories on the previous MOT, which we'll come to in a moment. So it's been left outside a house. It's obviously deteriorated bodywork-wise, paintwork-wise, and the interior. The hood's not in great condition, but 42,000 miles. Just recovered it. We've put a battery, we jump-started it, and it started without any knocks and rattles. I've driven 15 miles back, and you'll see a little bit of the drive. It's turning, well, it sounds actually spot on. It's engine, it sounds like great. It drives really well. It's nice and smooth. Obviously, it's a bit damp inside, and it's a really grim day here in January. So not ideal weather for convertibles, but you know, in the grand scale of things, it's actually not too bad. I mean, it'd be nice to get it all cleaned up and get a ticket on it. And for the summer, it would be a pretty peachy bit of kit. But the tyres are all looking good. As I said, no advisories on the previous MOT. All the lights are working okay. The brakes are good. The handbrake holds well. The transmission's good. The gearbox is fine. It starts. The lights on the dash work. The radio's not working at the moment. As I said, the V5 is here. Let's just have a look at it. I'll show you the V5. This is one of the previous MOTs, July the 20th, 2015. No advisory, showing 42,403. And then we've got some other old MOTs. There's the logbook. But just one owner previous, which was actually a garage by the looks of it. Carriageways Coverbrook Garage. So it's one owner plus private keeper. The last change of ownership was 1994. So same owner since 1994. There are 3 keys. It's got remote locking. I haven't tried the electric hood because I don't want to damage it any further. You can see it's sort of off on the rear seat post there on the driver's side. There are some owner's manuals. It's got power steering. All the tyres are looking, that's the tyres nearly new. This one's not far off nearly new as well. Obviously the bonnet is extremely dirty, could do with a proper wash. That's a good tyre, not far off nearly, well, it's actually no, about half worn. This one here, not far off nearly new. You can see inside it is pretty dreadful, but in theory, with a bit of a clean up and some time spent on it by your local wash, there's some corrosion there in that post. I don't know whether that will affect it or not. Looks like it's pretty grim. What have we got in here? We've got some owner's manuals and things, and so forth, so on. Actually, let's have a look at one of these little service booklet chitty things. And Vauxhalls used to just put this in there. Let's have a quick look what we got. So there's a pre-delivery inspection date 2004, and then we've got some stamps here. 330, 38, 8, 2000, 1997, 1998. Main dealer service in 02 at 28,000 miles. So basically with this and the previous MOTs, you should establish that this is a genuine 42,000 miles, 459 mile car. So the heater works are great. The washers and wipers are cleaning well. Okay, the hood interior is dirty, but probably you'll clean up. The seats themselves, not looking bad order. Old rag, look, you see just basically where it's been parked up, never been used. The driver's seat, look, not too bad. The steering wheel, not showing much in the way of sheen. The pedal rubbers look absolutely perfect, near enough. Not a bad old bus. We've got service history then up until about 02, and then probably a lot of old MOTs which should establish that the miles are good. So, you know, electric windows, driver's side works fine. Battery's a bit soft at the moment, but you know, both electric windows are working okay there. In fact, there are 4 electric windows. The power steering's good. Listen to the engine. Good engine. Just pretty grim. Not hardly surprised I didn't find a nest of owls in here, but anyway, just, leave you with that. There's a SJI 2900 number plate that comes with this. Now that's got to have some value. I would have thought SJI 2900 comes with the car. Happy days. So I'll leave you with that shot. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Okay, here's the history then for this Astra. Basically, we can see that it's had an MOT done in 2014, July, and it passed 42,403, so it's only done about 50 miles since then. And then we'll just scroll down. Anybody can look this up. So there you go, 2013, a few advisory notices, and some work was carried out. 2012 at 42,233. 2012, some work was carried out again then to get it back on the road. 2011 at 41,870. 2010, 41,254. 2009, 39,702. 2008, 37,766. Such a low amount of mileage covered here. So you can see right the way up until 2006. 35,812, and then there was some service history in the book that was stamped up until 2002, and it's still done a low mileage then. Bearing in mind this was owned by an elderly lady with a big house just outside of Bristol. It was just one owner from new plus a demonstrator. So there we go.